Hello Virgo. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, your person of interest. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. Some of you who may not be thinking of a specific individual, if some of these cards come out, it may just reflect somebody from your past that'll be resonating with you. If they don't, and if you're not actually thinking about anyone, then most likely this reading's not going to be suiting you. It's not meant for you at this time. This is for those of you who have already had some type of a connection with someone and you're wondering what it is that they're thinking and feeling. Wow, lots of, there's struggle here, and they're hiding, not really talking as much as they should be. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of reading through my higher intuitive self. I get the answers that I need. I don't channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and there's specific reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel to provide you with some advice based on what has shown up today. You have some cards here that have some struggle. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. These are quite intense simply because it's not just the cross-watcher that's feeling this. You may be feeling this too because you have the mystery card here. This is your past life card. You both have a past life connection. You are in a past life situation. This is somebody who is either a twin flame, could be a soulmate, could be a karmic partner. This individual that is in your life, the connection has become extremely intense. The timing might be very inconvenient because of the beliefs card here. It's as if it's like a forbidden type of thing. There's something going on here where it's not an easy connection. There's struggles. There's obstacles. First card's the strongest. We have here illusion followed by mystery. Then we have beliefs, surrender. We have here synthesis, laughter, betrayal, victim, and then we have nourishment under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Virgo, I hide behind a veil, behind a false mask. I don't tell you the truth. I don't show you the truth. I've kept my distance because I'm also quite embarrassed for what I've done and the way I've behaved. To you, it seems as though I am emotionally detached, that I'm hiding my feelings from you, not really opening up. There's a part of me that wants to open up, but then there's hesitation. Because you and I don't think alike. We are very different. I'm in denial. I hide the fact that I feel the spiritual connection. I know you feel it. I know you know it. I know it. But I don't show it. I don't want to. There's something about you that just feels very familiar. Something that makes me feel at home. I question the universe. Why is it that you are in my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? I feel as though you and I are cut from the same cloth. I can feel things when you're feeling them. And sometimes I can sense you as if you're there, but you're not really. I can feel your presence. And sometimes I have felt that I can smell your scent but you're not in the room. It's a very strange kind of feeling. In my dreams, things seem very real. But in reality, not much is going on between us. I know that you and I have a different set of beliefs. I think of things differently. I believe things differently. We were both born and brought up in a very different way. And for me, sometimes it's delightful to see that part of you that is so different, so unique, different from me. And that's what attracts me to you, our differences. But time has gone by, and now I realize that these differences sometimes are a little bit too much because they keep us both apart. Instead of bringing us together, that variety of difference in thought, my mindset and yours, we're not resonating on the same frequency. And so I find it difficult to be in this connection in this way where you think completely different. I do. We're not on the same page. And that's a problem. We can't work as a team. Where you come from versus where I come from, we have our differences. And even though there is this huge feeling of this spiritual connectivity, I know that I can't be that person that you want me to be, because it would change who I truly am on the inside. I can't change my beliefs. It's the way I was raised. It's what I've learned. There's a part of me that has truly surrendered to you, though. My mind, my heart, my body. It feels you. I feel that I belong to you and that you belong to me. There's a part of me that used to hide secrets in the depth of this forest and the shadows, not talking to you about what I'm truly feeling, hiding things from you. But times have changed, and now I do want to open up to you and talk to you about certain things that have truly been on my mind. Things that have bothered me. I want to open up to you. And I want to create this peace and harmony that once existed a long time ago. I also feel that in this connection, there's this sense of happiness, this sense of laughter that I feel on the inside. I know that you know me very well. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes me laugh. You know what makes my heart happy. It's like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. That is you. So warm, so soft. I love that feeling. But I betrayed you. I behaved in a way that was unexpected. I've said certain things and done certain things that I know I shouldn't have. I feel that in this connection, it's as if you never really knew me at all. There's a lack of faith and a lack of trust now. There is a sense of betrayal. I also feel that in this connection, I overindulged. I used you. I took you for granted. I took advantage of you. The things that I've done have made you feel as though you've been victimized. This feeling of victimization, it doesn't just come from nothing. It came because of me. And I understand that what I did was not right. And Virgo, this is the reason why I hide. Because I took advantage of you. Overindulged. Emotional manipulation. Psychological manipulation. Sexual manipulation. I manipulated. Got what I wanted. Right? Overall, I've realized that you are somebody special. There's a sense of nourishment that I feel, that I get from you. I feel that in this connection, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. There's so much that I can gain from you, that I have gained from you. I can learn a lot. But for now, even though I have felt the spiritual connection, because of the differences that exist and the way I've treated you, I keep silent, hidden, behind a veil, behind a false mask, because I am embarrassed. All right. Virgo. Boy, oh boy, what's going on here? There's quite a few things. This person, what type of relationship do you have with this person? For some of you, I know you've been in a long term. Some of you are just relationship, situationship. There's energy. What I can tell you, okay, the main parts to this reading that really affect you and your person of interest is that somebody, and this could be vice versa, okay? Somebody here had a different way of thinking, not on the same page as you. Somebody here betrayed somebody. And what ended up happening, in addition to the betrayal, where did it come from? From using another individual. This could be physical. It could be any type of manipulation or using somebody. But someone here feels like the victim. There's a victim mentality here. And because of all of this, somebody here is not opening up and talking. There's a lot of silence. So I see that there's struggle here, guys. It's not easy, and it's like flowing. I'm seeing a little water stream type of thing, but oh, interesting. I'm seeing like it's stone. It's dark. It's like sandy colored stone. It's so weird to describe. Anywho, it's a vessel like this, but it's a square. So it's like, if you could see, it's like this. Okay. But it's like that. So imagine it like this, and there's water in it, but the water is going like this, then it's going like this, then like this, then like this. It's almost as if the emotions and the problems come towards you, but then they shift and they go towards this person. Then they come towards you again. It's like an ongoing cycle, and your emotions, both of you, it's kind of like intermingling in a way. It's a really, I get the weird type of, I don't know why I get weird imagery, but it's just the metaphorical meaning sometimes. It means something to somebody out there. So let me know. I do see it coming and going. There's nothing steady. That's what I'm seeing here. There's nothing steady when it comes to this relationship and the emotions and the feelings here. It sometimes goes towards this person, then it comes towards you. There's something like that. That's something that I'm seeing here. And the reason why, it's because of this card here. It's a past life card. So there's betrayal. with this card, keep in mind, belief sometimes talks about a difference of religion, your caste, your creed, your race, ethnic background, you being very rich, the other person not being so rich. Just your mindsets and your lifestyle might be completely different. Somebody might be really messy, the other person might really be clean. And it's just like constant arguing about that. It's a matter of beliefs. So that is also something that's causing a problem here. One of the things I'm also seeing here is that somebody here thought the relationship was very much committed. However, the other person that was in the relationship that started using the person, they did not think of it as a huge relationship. That is a committed relationship. They thought of it as a friend. This is the friendship card, laughter. But what are they doing now? Now they realize that this is a spiritual connection. And for that reason, they have started to keep their distance because they feel that this is beyond them. You are too pure. You are too wonderful. They don't want to be with you. They don't want to touch you. They don't want to influence you or corrupt you in any way or betray you in any way because you have a very spiritual connection with this person, which is a very sacred connection. They don't want to taint it anymore. Whatever they did, they did. Do I see regret here? Nope, not yet. Let's have a look in the other cards. Is this person going to regret anything? Because it is only useful, Virgo, if there is regret and then this person moves on. Otherwise, if there's no regret, this person's not going to learn a lesson. There needs to be that sense of regret and remorse and guilt. I have here, ooh, boy, oh boy, there you have it. Oppression, big time. This is a huge card. Okay, so we have oppression and we have strength. These are two major arcanas, major changes that are happening within this person's life. Now, why do I look at this particular spread? I do the spread to see what it is that was on this person's mind, something that they did not share with you when things started to go downhill in this connection. Why does such a sweet connection become sour and bitter, right? Here, we also have, for those of you who have been ghosted, for those of you that have not had a closure, for those of you where this person has just started to decrease their communication over time, that it's gotten to the point where you just wonder, like, are we even talking anymore? What's going on here? So it's for those people who are very uncertain, right? And a lot of people don't communicate and talk about what truly bothered them or what really happened so that we can learn from it and move on. People don't do that. Hopefully this will provide you with a little bit more clarity regarding your situation. Okay, let's have a look at oppression. Oppression. I read these in the reverse. This talks about depression, it talks about difficulties, and it talks about release. So, Virgo, yes, this person started to regret their behavior. They became quite depressed at some point because there was difficulties and they wanted to release themselves of this. They started to feel very overwhelmed and oppressed by circumstances and the emotions that they were feeling. They started to feel very confused, and there was an inability to change their life for the better. A pause was needed before getting into a new phase of life, which is where they're pausing, right? They're blocking you off for a while. Though your situation, or rather this person's situation, may have felt overwhelming, the card suggests here that hidden forces are at work. Just be patient. Be patient and trust that things will improve. So it comes down to the fact that this person really was just very depressed, very upset, very sad regarding what had happened, regarding what they had done. And it was almost like a realization that, oh my goodness, what have I done? This was a perfect person that could have been potentially either mine or with somebody else. Why did I have to do this to this particular individual? People feel regrets. And here, in between this card and something before, there would have been regret and grief. But now they're just simply depressed. this is the next stage after that. So like a card didn't come up where it talks about sadness or grief or regret, but this is a card that comes out usually after that. The stage and the phase is different. This stage is talking now about depression, having those difficulties, realizing that something's absolutely wrong, and they're just in that state of mind. So, Virgo, yes, they started to realize what they did was wrong. Having that victim mentality, creating somebody, making them a victim, overindulging, taking advantage of, manipulation, all those things. They started to realize that this is not right. This is not right. That's what they felt. Okay, let's have a look at the Strength card. And once again, I'm reading the reverse. This talks about having a lack of courage, a lack of strength, not really being the once upon a time great leader, not being the person that's confident anymore. Here, they were feeling insecure and even fearful. The energy that they had was very scattered. And they sometimes would create discord to weaken others. Something that might not be even related to a specific topic or an argument. They might just start with something completely different in order to avoid what's really going on. So this individual, they started to have this fear, the sense of nervousness. And this nervousness came because they truly, on the inside, they didn't want to lose you. They wanted to have the strength and the courage to be with you. But then they thought, and they were depressed, and they thought, all of the things that I've done, it's not worth it for me anymore, because look at what my reputation is. And therefore there's a lack of courage, a lack of strength, a lack of honor. So they do feel bad. They know that you know that they're not truly an honest and open person, and they do feel bad about that. Very deep, guys. That was deep. Okay. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Here I'll look into any actions, intentions, any plans your person of interest may have towards you. Aha. Yes. Making things right. That is so important. The Hierophant. Aha, look, we got a page. And the Hanged Man. Followed by the Devil. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas here. This is going to be big, big changes coming through. Okay. So, this person wants to make things right. They feel that there was a lack of equal give and take because obviously they were just taking. If it resonates with you that way, so maybe 1 or 2 of you out there, maybe this is your situation. Maybe you were taking and it was not a very equal connection. So here we do have a situation where there's a decision that someone's making where they want to make things right. They want to have an equal balance now. What is the reason for that? Because the Hierophant, they want to have something more committed. A connection that is more sacred, more well-respected. The world looks at you and this person with respect. That is what they want. They no longer want that type of a situation where it's just wishy-washy. One day, it's like a connection that's on and off, hot and cold, in and out, right? I even have a video on that on my other channel, Asnointia Audio. It's a YouTube channel for those of you who are new. This person feels that there's that commitment aspect that needs to be made, needs to be recognized, because they do want commitment. It's just that everything before this, like I said, was very on and off, hot and cold, in and out. They are coming to you, definitely. Like a page. What does that even mean? They are nervous. Remember, there's a sense of fearfulness, paranoia in a way, insecurities, not really feeling like the leader anymore. So what do? You get a page. And that's okay. Page is still a person. This is a person who, after they may reach out to you as a page, the next text message might be that of a king. Page is here because this person wants to simply just reach out to you, but they're very shy, they're very timid, they don't know how, they don't have the confidence to do so. So instead of being very bold, they're going to be very soft, very gentle, sheepish in a way, timid, shy. That's how they're going to be reaching out to you. So just understand, it's not going to be a very bold kind of statement that they're going to message you with, but it's going to be a soft, gentle little invitation or something like that. Could be even a message of sorry. They're going to message you, and then they're going to take a step back and wait for what's going to happen next. We have here the Hanged Man. So they do feel that it's important that they talk to you, give you the message, and then they take a step back, and then they wait and see your reaction to see how is it that you are going to communicate with them. What are you going to do forward now? What is your next step? That's what they're going to wait and see. The overall arching theme here is the devil. And we have here a sense of that sexual addiction where you would have had the victimization card where there was overindulgence, manipulation, there was taking for granted, taking advantage of, all of that stuff. This person still realizes, it's the overall arching theme, that they were extremely sexually addicted to you. Sometimes they were very jealous. This person also had a lot of control issues. They were very controlling. They may have been jealous to the point where they're so controlling they didn't give you a lot of freedom. These people are chained here as well. And they felt fear. Some of the fear was, my Virgo is so hot, I don't want anybody else near my Virgo, so I'm going to keep them chained down. There's this fear that they have also that they are just unable to let go of you as well. It's like they're chained to you, right? They're bound to you. But what they're not seeing is that it's not a binding sensation in the physical sense. It's actually in the spiritual sense. They haven't seen or experienced this part yet. Perhaps in the future, they will notice it, they will become wiser, and they will see it. And when they have that realization, things will start to feel nicer for this person. They won't feel as bogged down or as chained or as bound as they were before. They have the sense of beautiful freedom. When you have spiritual happiness, it's a weird feeling. It's amazing. It's like you are one with every atom around you. It's the weirdest feeling. It's the greatest feeling. Sometimes you can get that feeling through meditation or prayer. Prayer. Prayer is like you sitting down, radiating all this energy from you in waves. And each wave connects with you. That's how I do my work with my angel guide. She has the ability, and that's how I do my work. It's just like these invisible lines that go out into the world or into the universe itself. And you can connect with whatever it is that you are interacting with. You want to ask a question, you ask here, but you intuitively get those messages. Maybe because I've been doing this for so long, it comes very easily to me. But I'm just telling you guys that spiritual awakening and the feeling of spirituality, when it gets that strong, it will completely change this person. It's not going to be like how it was before. This individual has very much been, in the physical sense, a very materialistic, almost in a way, like very materialistic. But as time goes by, they themselves are going to change and evolve. Here you have a very serious individual, the Hierophant, right? So yes, this person is a no-nonsense person now, all right? They're getting serious. It's just that the way to get there, it's going to take baby steps. That's all I can say. Baby steps. That's a key word here. This relationship will work out. However, baby steps. It's going to take a while though, because it's very far back in the spectrum of a relationship that I've seen. This is like, they have to move beyond this to the emotional, to the spiritual, and then forward. So yes, they are going to reach out to you for sure. I would suggest don't rush into anything. Take your time and try to lead this person. Let them know what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, because they are coming to you as a page. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. I have here Archangel Answer cards. So I'm going to be getting some messages from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel regarding your specific situation. Okay. Got my star right there. Let's just put the star right there. This is a highlighted card. I have little stars, like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 on my table here. And sometimes I've noticed if a star kind of jumps onto a card, or the card slips under the star, then there's a meaning specifically for that card. Here, there's something better coming into your life, which is excellent. All right. Listen to your intuition. What is your higher self saying? That is your soul speaking to you, the body / spirit. Okay? Your soul is much more older and wiser. Has been there, done that. Hundreds and hundreds of years. Many lives it's experienced. Its soul's resume has all that. So when your mind, in your heart, there's this little voice, you know it's yours. That voice, that's yours. Don't listen to any other voice. If it's feeling safe, if you get the feeling of safety, then yes, that's fine. If you get the feeling of a different type of voice and it's not good and you're thinking of evil thoughts, go on my website and get the Chakra Checkup package, or get the Holy Light package plus the Water Wellness package, and get rid of those negative energies from around your aura, around your home, inside of your body. Okay. Here we do have listen to your intuition, because your soul has that experience and it has that intuition. So don't doubt yourself when you have your hunches. Here they're also saying listen to your intuition and reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do in regards to this particular situation. Before you reconsider, get more information. This could be regarding the person, this could be regarding the situation, regarding the topic of discussion, regarding the argument that happened. Get more information regarding that, or the people involved that might be causing problems. Get more information regarding that, and you will be able to reconsider and make a proper decision. Here we also have trust in the divine, that spiritual aspect. Trust in the divine. You can pray, you can meditate. Here we have also, there's something better, and you had a little special star that fell on there. There's something better, 2 things. There's something better than the situation that you find yourself stuck in right now. That's great. There's also someone better. Someone better. This other individual will most likely also come into your life at some point in the future. But also, the situation that you're stuck in right now is going to improve. The one way, remember, the Hanged Man, they're waiting to hear your response. They're talking like a page. What you need to do is put your foot down and be assertive. That's the card right there, be assertive. So be assertive, let this person know what you're feeling, what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with. Please set healthy boundaries. It creates respect and creates longer lasting relationships. Healthy boundaries. Remember, victimization was there, right? You don't want that again. The betrayal was there. You don't want that again. So let this person know. Tell them like it is. Okay? They're also saying to you, wait. And there was a lot of evolution that was and that is needed for this person. They need to grow. And in the meantime, just do your own thing. Live your life. Do something that makes you happy. I know it's difficult to distract yourself, but try to use the energy that you have, that you've been dedicating to this individual, and transfer that energy into something else. Use it. Create something that is of a work of art. Start a project. Put that energy into something different. Now we have here also, which is excellent, thank goodness, peaceful resolution. That's amazing. Peaceful resolution. There was upsetness between the both of you, and this definitely indicates that there's going to be a truce, peaceful resolution that's going to occur between the both of you. So at the very least, what was on your heart and mind, you will get that sense of closure at some point in time. Now remember, Virgo, this is a general love reading. This is not going to resonate for everybody, and this is not going to come true for everybody either, okay? But for the majority of the reading, if it is resonating with you, then this is your story. Then this is going to happen, okay? I do hope everybody has a peaceful resolution. Sometimes people don't have closure. They don't deliberately close the door. Why? Because if they close the door, what happens is they're going to have to reopen the door one day if they want to come back. And reopening means they got to knock, they got to find their keys, they got to make a strategy what to say, right? But if they don't close the door and if they leave it a little open, a little ajar, they can come back easily and just pick up where they left off. Is that fair to you? No, because you've been waiting that long. But it's easier for the person that's done that. That's a problem, but from their point of view, it works for them. So when there is a lack of closure, there is a tiny bit of hope, tiny I say, that this person may just come back into your life because they never wanted to actually shut the door in the first place, officially. Some people do have a lack of closure and the other person just starts to move on. But there's a difference there. They may be in love with you, and I know this sounds nuts. They may be in love with you, but they're with somebody else, usually for financial reasons, for physical reasons, for any other type of reason. I've seen a lot of the masculine energy, even in women. They will end up with people that they are simply just settled with, comfortable with financially, and they are so intensely in love with somebody else, but of the fear of losing them, of losing their minds, of the sense of betrayal, of so much passion that they can't handle it, they literally stay away from some people. It's almost like, there's that beautiful chocolate cake and you want it and you love it, but you can't touch it because it's dangerous for you. That's the situation. Not a lot of people are going to understand this. And I'm not insulting anybody's intelligence, but it's a matter of feeling that. I have seen it multiple times with all of my clients. People have gone through this. The person will literally be in love with my client, but they're with somebody else because they decide to be. And they're in love. They still think about them constantly. Why do people do that? Because there's fear that there's too much love. And usually that too much love comes from a spiritual connection. It's double the love, double the pain. All right, guys. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I also would like to just let some of you know who are new. I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio on YouTube. And there you will see some videos on relationships as well as some videos on spiritual connections. I recently also posted one regarding negative energies, so that should help people understand what they are, who they are, how to get rid of these type of things, how to avoid them. And that's all, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to reading on your comments. Take care. Bye now.